Have we started eating already? Alrighty. Awesome. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. All right, let's make sure you guys have your notes ready to go. Okay. Also, I want you guys to bring up your final drafts for your essay. Okay, there's a couple things we got to look at. Hi, Nai. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. Let's get started. Thank you guys for showing up. We're just gonna run class for like a short, maybe 30 minutes. All right, so I mahalo you guys and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing up this morning. I wanted to meet with you guys because that first part of night is pretty intense. And so I just wanted to make sure that we're all okay with that. We're gonna take a quick pop quiz, but if you have your notes, you're gonna be using your notes. Okay, it's worth 15 points. It's a 15-point quiz. And the beautiful part about this is that you can use your notes if you did a good job taking notes. So we can start with that, okay? All right. Hi, Kulikalani. Morning. All righty. So let's go ahead. Do you guys have your notebooks? You guys took notes? All right, show me your notes. Okay. I'm trying to show you guys, but it's just picking up the background. Great, never mind. All right, so anyway, I want to show you guys that I actually take notes with you guys. All right, so I'm hoping that you guys wrote down page numbers. I'm hoping that you guys wrote down some important parts. Okay, all righty. Let's see. Hi, Emily. Morning. Okay, Kama, you ready? Niao, you ready? Diesel, how's it going? Let's get going here. Okay. We're gonna take an open notes quiz. You guys have your phones. Let's go ahead and set the timer before we start. Morning, Diesel. Feels like we're on winter break already. It's so darn cold this morning. All right. Okay, so let's set our timers to 10 minutes. You shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. The one thing I'm going to caution you on, okay, go ahead and open up your quiz for now. There, let's see if that pops up. Okay, so it's an open notes quiz. It's gonna take you 10 minutes, no more. Okay, what I did was I asked you questions that just checking that you guys are reading. Okay, there's a couple questions that have the word not in it. Okay, and so I'm trying to train your brain to think opposite, right? So there are several things that is true. So you got to pick the option that is not true. Everybody clear on that? Nod your head, Joe. Nod your head. Okay, 10 minutes. You guys ready? Did you set your timer? Yes, Kikama?
Is it this book?
Open notes, brother man. Open notes. Not open book. Okay. Ready. Press start. Ready, go. Also, if you see the check boxes, make sure you check at least, more than one answer, okay? Ahi in the chat, yeah. Okay, there is 1 minute left of the quiz, so make sure you guys make your final answers, and then let's move on. Ahi, you set your own timer, yeah? Okay, thank you. All right, and then the rest of you guys, let's go ahead and bring up your final drafts for your essay. And bring up your outline. Okay, final drafts and outline. All right, let's go ahead and submit. I have 11 of you. I should have just about everyone. Okay. All right, let's move on. I'm gonna share my screen with you. What I started doing was I started grading your essays, your research paper, okay? And I realized some of your essays are not ready to be graded, okay? So let me, okay, so some of you guys have grades already, which is fine. At this point, I have 1A, a couple Bs, and I have several do-overs. Okay, so I need you guys to look at your final drafts. Okay, let's go ahead. Everybody's following, correct? Okay, everybody has their, because I realize that for some of you guys, I can't grade your essays. Okay, so if you have a grade and I told you guys that you didn't have to redo or whatever, I'm still gonna open it up to you guys to make revisions, because I don't think it's fair if I double check, if I tell you guys things right now and don't open it up. So I think there's like 4 of you guys who got grades, okay? If I wrote in your Canvas, so if you guys pop open your Canvas as well, open your Canvas. For those of you guys who I kind of graded, and I told you guys you had to redo it, then you need to redo it, okay? Because if not, your grade will stand as is, okay? So there's a couple of things that I don't know, and I'm trying to figure out if I didn't do a good job as your teacher explaining what was required of each paragraph, or you guys thought that you could just do the checklist for your revisions and then just turn in the same draft. Some of you guys just turned in the same draft, and for me, that's not good enough. I'm not going to grade a draft. I need to grade a final. Okay. That's not fair for the people who actually did very good work. Okay. So what I'm going to do is as I talk you through, okay, because I need you guys to do this check. We're going to do this check all together. Okay. I'm going to share the outline for the research paper. Okay. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I'm looking for, right? And some of you guys needed to go back and look at your second drafts, because your second drafts, very few of you guys got good grades on it. And that was supposed to help you to correct some of your mistakes. Okay, so I'm just not sure if you guys are used to this progression of writing. Okay, so let's go. So I'm going to share my screen, so have your essay side by side. Okay. Right, everybody ready? Okay. Because if you guys do this, then your grades will get better. But I'm at this point, I don't know, some of you guys missed the mark. So here's the outline for the research paper. Okay, let's look at our introduction paragraph. Your introduction paragraph should have some kind of engaging, right, statement or of some sort, right? Or a short story, which is called an anecdote, right? That helps bring your reader in. Then the bridge should be talking about environmental sustainability, right? Or environmental justice, right? Injustice. So I need that to be clear. Some of you guys papers started angling at a different way. And so make sure that at the core of your essay, you're talking about some kind of environmental problem that's not allowing us on this island to actually sustain life. Okay. So go into your outline. I mean, your introduction. Are you introducing your topic? And your topic should come out in the thesis, right? Whatever that topic is, what is the point of this research? Right? That's the question you're answering. So go through, look in your introduction paragraph. Do you actually introduce what the whole point and reason for your research is? Okay. If you need to take notes, I would take notes as well. Okay, because if you don't have a thesis statement, if I can't figure out what the point of your research paper is, everything else doesn't matter. You guys understand that, yes? Can you nod or shake? Maddie? Okay. I'm not saying anything funny at this point, so nobody should be laughing or giggling. Okay. If you hear it in my voice, I'm really, I'm not very happy with these research papers. It's like we just went through the motions, and that wasn't the point. You had to pick something that was worth your time. Okay, next, let's move on. Body paragraph number 1. I needed to see some kind of transition. First of all, there are serious needs in the community regarding whatever your topic was. So look at that first body paragraph. Do you have a topic sentence that points out the needs of your community? Do you identify that? We're missing topic sentences. We're missing a transition. I think some of you guys have them, but a lot of you guys don't. I'm searching for the point in your body paragraphs. Okay. To the point where I'm thinking you turned in a middle school essay. Okay. To that point that I don't know if this is the same assignment I gave you. Okay, so let's look at this. Do you come up with points 1 and 2 for the needs of the community? Okay, if you didn't, then you need to go back and fix it, because as I'm grading your essay, okay, your research paper, this outline is in my head. You understand that, yes? Okay, and without this, you following this outline, some of your papers are all over the place. And when I mean all over the place, we're not gluing together the pieces. Okay, it's like one Hamajang puzzle that you just glued because the pieces kind of fit. Okay, all right, so just double check that. So if you look at body paragraph number 1, you should have 2 pieces of evidence, 2 direct quotes. Check, do you have it? Some of you guys submitted research papers that have no direct quotes in it. Do you know what that's called? That's called an opinion paper. Okay, so double check. Body paragraph number 1, do you have 2 pieces of evidence? If you don't, you should write down something. You should have your notebook saying, oh my gosh, I need to do that. This is the whole reason why we have to build from gathering evidence, outline, first draft, revision, second draft, final draft, okay? To ensure that when I grade your work, I'm not grading a first draft. Okay, come on, let's move on. Body paragraph number 2. So this is where I should be hearing, right? Today we have multiple solutions, right? Multiple options that provide solutions to our current problem of blah, 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 right? According to the Hawaii County website. So I gotta hear this lead in, right? We have this program, that program, blah, 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 and then elaborate. These programs are, I don't know what they are. Are they helping, or are they just a temporary Band-Aid to the root of the problem of our community, right? I need you to evaluate and elaborate on these present solutions so that it makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, take notes, please, because when I go back and grade it, I'm gonna grade it as a final. The counterpoint to that, remember, is the yes, I identify that there are problems, right? So the counterpoint right here, you're going to call out possible problems / setbacks, right? But you're going to say, but some of it works, right? So you got to have that counterpoint, because when you present information and it's all good, right? It's all slanted towards your way. What happens? It becomes a biased paper. And that's not what we're here for, right? We're here to say, these are the pieces of evidence I researched, and I understand that this is not perfect, but we're going to work with what we have and try to improve it with our solutions. Make sense? Make sense? Okay. All right, next, let's look at body paragraph number 3, which is your 4th paragraph. Okay, that's another present solution, right? So you need to say, in addition to blah, 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 right? The state also has blah, 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 or in addition, right? According to the Tribune Herald, what, right? Hilo is providing services for whatever it is, right? What are the present solutions that are in place at this point? You cannot say there's no solutions, right? And then do the same. Move down to body paragraph number 4. So this is where a lot of the problem pops up. Okay. And I'm not sure, like I'm still trying to figure out, okay, who went to KS Middle School. Okay. I need somebody to tell me, did you learn mo'olelo? Maybe just nod. Mo'olelo in meaning like the wind gourd of La'a Mau Mau, La'iei Kawai, you know, these mo'olelo that comes up. Yes or no? Okay. Show me some gestures or nod your head, Joe. Yeah. Maui. I mean, we all know the mo'olelo of Maui, right? What about Pelen Hi'iaka? Yeah. What about just like Uncle Kavika Air's book on Kamehameha? Did you read that? Okay. Do you know how to use the Olelo no Eao book, where you look in the back, right, in the index to find the topics that you need, right? So what I found was that a lot of you guys just chose some of the Olelo no Eao from the presentation that I had given you. Okay, I'm looking for you guys to do some deep dives into the stories you know, right? Or interviews from your grandma or grandpa, right? On the what are the possible solutions from the past, from ancestral knowledge, right? So when you look at a story, or not even a story, right? The mo'olelo of Kamehameha, right? Let's go back there, right? Or maybe even what happened with Umialiloa, right? Why was he so successful as an ali'i, right? Why did Kamehameha stay on Oahu after he conquered them, right? They had to ensure that they had viable food sources so that their people could sustain life and be healthy, right? But I need you guys to look at these mo'olelo as repositories of information. I want you guys to use the things that I've given you as well. So all those videos at the very beginning, okay, go ahead and write down, insert quote from videos. So go back to the introduction when I gave you guys all those videos. Cliff Capono, right? There's some major quotes in there. Giving back, major quotes in there. The Seekers, major quotes in there. Write it down, okay? Write it down. I need you to embed some of this stuff. We're not reading for anything, for just for fun. We're reading to build your own repository of knowledge, okay? I hope you hear this conviction in my voice. Like, I need you guys to apply what I'm giving you, right? And then also teach me something. You know, Kumu, I'm gonna drop this Olelo no Eao. It's not a famous one, but it's one that's worth your time, right? It's one that everyone should know because it's a possible solution, right? Okay, so find that Olelo no Eao that talks about the dependency on each other. We need to be together in order to survive. Maybe that's part of sustainability, right? Find an example from a story that says, you know what, the people in this certain ahupua'a or this part of the ahupua'a had to work together in order to sustain life or to prepare for a voyage, right? The wind gourd of La'a Mau Mau, perfect example of having to work together in order to go to Kauai. You guys know what I'm talking about? No? These books are really short, like even at the basic level, okay? This book, have you seen this book, yeah? Look how easy this book is to read. Look, get pictures. It's like a picture book, okay? You guys have these laying around? No. They're all online on Ulukau. I would suggest reading some over the holiday season, okay? Repositories of knowledge, guys, okay? Impress me, okay? Impress yourselves. Oh my goodness, I'm dropping in this quote from the Seekers. Why? Because it's money, right? This is a good quote. You know those quotes, those things that you highlighted? Yeah, use them. Go back to our very first essay we read, right? Eho Imao, Honoring the Past, Caring for the Present, Journeying to the Future by Nainoa Thompson. Openness. Find something, right, that you marked, right? Use something like hokulea is the canoe of change. And so we all have to find our own hokuleas in our lives so that we can change for the better, right? I mean, use some of this as a starting point, right? The seekers, we all got to seek out our roles in our community, right? Just like those two tutus, it's never too late, right? They're old and they went on the plane and went to Tahiti, right? Why? Because something in them told them to go, right? The last page of, right, of giving back, we messed it up. We highlighted, we did all of that, right? The question, have I given enough back, right? Okay, use this, okay? I promise you guys, I think you guys know what the word curating means. Do you know what that means? Look it up. Curate. The word curate. C-U-R rate. Curate. So what I do is I curate certain stories and essays and pieces of work and give it to you guys so that everything I assign you hopefully is worth your time, okay? I don't want to waste your time because it's precious, okay? But I want you guys to go back and use some of this information, okay? I need to see numbers. Go ahead in your notebooks, write down dates, statistics, facts. I'm missing that from your information, from your presenting evidence. This is a research paper. If you don't have facts, right? Like in what year, when did they close down the landfill in Hilo? Who did that one? Anybody? Okay, Emily. So what year was that? (2019) Okay. I need dates. I need you guys to anchor yourself in substantial evidence. Okay, let's move on. So Ike Kupuna, that needs to happen. According to blah, blah, blah. Tell me, okay, where did you get the information from? That's where the lead-in comes in. The counter argument is going to be quite interesting, right? Because you can always argue, you know, just because it happened in the past, does it mean that it's going to happen in the future? Is it going to be a possible solution for the future? And you're going to say something like, maybe, maybe not, but why not go back and try, right? Okay. All right, let's look. So body paragraph number 5. Let's everybody go to body paragraph number 5, which is your 6th paragraph. Okay. This 6th paragraph should talk about innovative ideas, right? This is the smashing together of the old and the new and come up with something that could work. It should be something radical. It should be something that even might be so common sense that it becomes innovative, right? Okay. Innovative. Next, the conclusion. Your conclusion doesn't have to be this really long, like 8-sentence paragraph, but it has to make you feel something. So let's look at our conclusion. Is your conclusion a first draft? Yeah, I got it done. I got the call to action. I'm going to close it out, right? Did you go back and circle up to your hook and mention something that's related to your hook, right? You talk about how there's very few native plants at the very beginning. Then what happens at the end? You talk about the hope of your grandchildren being able to walk through the forest and pick ohello berries, you know, with you later. I mean, there needs to be that come back full circle. Okay? You got to make people feel something. If not, the call to action is really just like me saying, I told you to do your homework. Right? I have to explain to you why it's important to do your work in order for you to care, right? And when we go to who's depending on you, right? To care about the environment, then it becomes a research paper with purpose. Okay, so go ahead and write that down. Build the purpose into your research paper. So that comes in at the end. The purpose is what? We are fighting for the people that have not been born yet. Boom. Right? We are fighting for the people that came before us. Boom. Right? We are honoring their lives because we know that if we drop the ball, there's no more, right? Okay, so what I did was I opened up the final research draft, okay? Research draft, final draft research paper. It's open till Sunday. Okay, write that down. Okay, you can have till Sunday to finish, to revise. I think there's one person that got a 45 out of 50. You don't have to redo it, but if you do want to, go ahead. Okay, that would tell me something. Okay, there's, I think, 2 of you that got B's. I think it was like a 40, 41 out of 50. Okay, if you want to revise that, you're going to tell me something more, right? I think you know what it is that you're going to tell me if you go back and revise, right? So I want to remind each and every one of you guys that each time you come into contact with your kumu, you are writing your future letters of recommendation. You understand what I'm saying? You're giving people a reason to write the most beautiful letter of recommendation to explain why you, each and every one of you guys, deserves scholarship money so that you don't have to have that burden later on. Okay, let's remember, yeah, why we're here. Yeah, we're going to celebrate Thanksgiving. Some of you guys are going to celebrate Thanksgiving for different reasons. Okay. But the gratitude of being able to be safe and continuing to attend school, even if it's in this manner, I feel very lucky. Okay. I hope you guys do as well. Okay. If you need additional help because you are confused, okay, go ahead and stay on. If not, the rest of this is yours. I need you guys to take notes on night, right? Let's get in the chat real fast, actually, and let's talk about some things with night. Okay. How did you feel when Ellie's dad didn't sign up for the immigration papers? What was your reaction? Go ahead in the chat. I'm going to stop sharing. Mm-hmm. Okay. And what was the question you had when the townspeople did not believe Moshe the beetle? What was your question that you had? Right, Moshe the beetle comes back, right? He disappeared for a while, came back and was like, people are dying. They don't come back, right? For some reason, he came back, right? He lived to tell the story, the horrific, the reality of what was going on, and no one believed him. What's the question that you have? Yeah, he didn't understand, right? It was like he was the chosen one. And the irony of that is what? Right? Make sure you guys chat everybody, not just me, okay? What was the irony in that? Right? He's telling them the truth, right? He's telling the townspeople of Sight the truth, like, hey, people are dying. They are digging their own graves, right? And nobody believed him. They thought he was a whack job, right? They thought he was a nutso, right? Like, oh my gosh, stop it. He was disregarded, right? Why would people believe him if they didn't know people were dying, right? So this is the whole staying in my lane thing, right? It's not happening to me, right? That's not happening to me. Not my problem. Okay, why would you not believe someone that survived? Yep. Okay, very good. If all the news are talking about the Germans, why didn't they believe him? Yeah. Why? Because it's not my problem. Okay. I need you guys to keep track of the amount of people stuffed in the carts, right? So how many people could be stuffed in a train car? Okay, 80. As the story moves on, how many people do you think it's going to be, more or less people that will be able to be stuffed in a cart? More. Less, Maddie. Okay, more. Okay. Niall, why do you think it's more people can be stuffed in one of those train cars?
Because I feel like they would just be able to take over more land and the more people, and then they would just keep shoving them in the carts.
Okay. All right. So as this memoir piece moves on, I need you guys in your notebook, write the word hope, HOPE. Write down the question, what role does hope play in this story? I don't know. We don't talk enough about hope, I think. Do you guys think about hope? What is it? Okay, in the chat, go ahead and write down, what is hope? What's your definition of hope? Just a phrase, doesn't have to be a dissertation, full-on essay. What is hope? What is hope to you? Okay, good. To believe, to desire, what else? Believing in something. Yeah, a reason to keep trying. Oh, Diesel, yep. Okay. And, you're going to see how hope either allows people to survive or not. Okay. So find those specific details of people either holding on to their hope or letting it go. Okay. And I don't know, I don't want to make that comparison to, this pandemic or whatever, right? But what happens when when people during this pandemic lose hope, like, oh, this is never going to change, right? We're going to live with this pandemic, right? Sad, right? We stop believing that there's going to be better days, right? That kind of hope is important. Yeah. Optimism. That's another word. Yeah. Maybe optimism might not be the word because, especially at night. Yeah. What's there to be optimistic? Okay. But to have hope that they'll get through it, that might help. Okay. Continue reading. You guys have to read from page 47 to 84. How many memorable quotes do you need? Show me with your fingers. Okay, high five. All righty. Okay. All right. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope that you guys help without being told. Vacuum, grab the Swiffer. Okay. Wash dishes. Don't stay cooped up in your room. Okay, make those connections with your peoples. Okay. Anyway, email me if you need to. I'll stay on just for a bit. If people need to set up times to meet with me next week, and then I'll see you guys Monday, right? Okay, you guys know that, right? We switched. This is going to be weird. I see you on Mondays only. Okay. All right. Bye, you guys. Take care. Be safe. Ahi! You forgot.
Yeah, my
Brother
head
man.
hurts.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you got lickings on the phone. Oh, you were talking to Pomai.
My phone got
Here.
spam.
Oh, okay. Ahi, so you took the quiz? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And what? Do you need help with your essay? Or are you good? You know what to change?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, fix it. All right.
I know what to change. I gotta change. I gotta add quotes. I gotta add a little bit more detail.
Okay, mahalo. Okay, bye, Ahi.
Oh wow.
Makamai. I feel like we've been here before.
Yeah.
Your mama is worried about you.
My mom is not happy with me.
Yeah, hello. And now you're gonna have to sit across the table from her during Thanksgiving and you're gonna look at her being thankful.
Oh no.
You know she's just writing you because she wants you to win in life.
Yes.
And so do I. That's why I took the time this morning and wrote that long email explaining what I need from you. Okay, you can do it. I feel like I'm gonna continue to say you can do it, okay? Because this grade does not reflect your level of intelligence. It might reflect your level of effort, okay, but not intelligence by any means, okay? So what can we do here? I want you to share your screen with me to show me Ramane. Show me what you have at this point. Talk me through what you have.
Oh no, wait. Move that. Come here. All right.
Oh, what's this, girl? Okay, let's update the date first of all. Let's change the title for the file to final draft so that you can make sure that this becomes a final draft.
Wait, okay, so that was what I was confused about. Were we supposed to wait, why can't I type? Oh, okay. Were we supposed to do the first draft and then copy that and then put it in another one and make a second draft and then copy that one and then put it in a final draft and then this would be it?
You could have done it in that way, or you could have just updated the draft.
Oh, okay, because I was confuzzled.
Yes, let's change the date so that I know. to November. So you see how long we've been working on this, right?
Yes.
November 25th.
25.
25. Yes.
25.
November.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Wait, what am I supposed to talk about? So I know that I lack a lot of things after everything that you talked about.
The outline should have been like like, okay, I did that. But I don't know what happened with majority of my students. I have no idea what happened. Okay, we just wrote fun essays.
Yeah. I mean,
I need numbers.
I have a few numbers in there.
Yeah,
and,
I noticed, but I need you to look, according to Lloyd Pendleton from TED Talks. That's great. That's beautiful.
Yeah, but there's not
Change
enough of that.
says, can you please let's do this. Can you share your link with me?
Yes. Change. Oh yeah, we're good. Ah.
Okay.
Where are you?
Let's look.
Wait.
Let's look.
How do I do the chat? Oh, here
Click
we
on
go.
the chat.
It is the last day of the week. Oh my God. It's Friday.
Who's
Yes.
that?
That's my brother.
Oh, really? Let me see. Tell him, Alexi.
He's in the middle of class.
Oh, never mind. Oh, he's
It's
actually.
Friday.
Oh, did the teacher leave? Is that why he's saying? No, just joking.
Tomorrow, the day after that, I don't.
Okay, now this is
The day
easy.
after that, I don't.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. It's
So I
called
can
Thanksgiving, maybe.
comment. Okay. So let's look. Okay. So like this, for example. Okay. I hope I can.
Or it's
Okay.
Thanksgiving.
Okay. Revise.
Wait,
So
why do I have
you
to
see
have
where it
Christmas?
says TED Talk says,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I need you to revise says. There's so many other words than says, right?
Uh-huh.
Holy smokes, I swear it's getting colder.
I know.
Freezing over here. See, look, oh, look, numbers. But look what we have here. We have misspellings. We got, who's Hesse?
Oh my God.
Right.
Was I tired when I wrote this?
Okay, so look, I see a transition, but let's revise that to make a phrase, a stronger phrase, right?
Okay.
Revise transition. Okay, so I gave you, right, that whole like list of
According-
transitions, right?
Yeah.
So reason
In
why
addition.
another no, go ahead and
No.
open up the transitions and look.
Okay.
We're not writing a middle school essay, okay? We're writing
Right.
something that sounds more like college. Okay. Another reason why we see a rise in, yeah, like even this word rise, there's a better word. There's a better word
Yes.
for rise. I mean, even the word increase or an incline or something like that, right?
Oh boy. All right.
Okay, so you see what I'm doing, right? I'm
Yes.
looking and I'm like, girl, happy mom, happy life.
I know.
Hello.
Struggling in that.
Yeah,
department.
I'm trying to help you out here. Okay. Okay, so that was your what? First draft or second draft?
Second. This second.
Okay.
Yeah. First one was, yeah, it was not good.
Okay. And then we're peer editing right now, so I'm going to give you points for that, but it's late. At least it's close to a C. And then your revisions, I'm going to just give you some points for that because it's late. Okay, so now you have a C.
Seriously?
Yeah, because we're meeting. And that's the point. Like, I know you had that like Founders Day something on
Oh, yeah,
campus.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So that's what I also explained in my email essay. Okay, is that like we're trying to find a time, but you had Founders Day something on campus, right?
Mhm.
So what we're doing right now is what I want you to do before the stuff's due.
Okay. I'm terrified of doing this. That's why. No, I'm serious. Like I don't do this with any teacher because I'm just terrified of being one-on-one with any teacher.
Oh my gosh. Don't be a weirdo. Okay. I'm supposed to help you, not like scare you. I didn't go to college for like 12 years to scare people. I'm here to help you, push you on your path.
Okay.
You might stumble, but I'll help you up, girl. Okay, so
Okay.
you gotta start doing this with all your kumu. Are you doing well in your other classes?
I just have like one assignment missing from every single class. That's probably why I have like C's. So
All you have to do is contact your kumu.
no, it's just a matter of me turning it in. Like that's just all I gotta do.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible. You don't
Yes,
even
I
have to
know.
walk over to a class. You can just hit submit.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. Okay, let's look. Do you have evidence for each body paragraph?
I don't have direct quotes.
Yeah, you
for
need direct
each.
quotes because your works cited looks great, but you don't have where's like
I have one.
graph statement homeless and okay. So let's see what's going on with your Ike Kupuna. Where's that one?
Oh, ha.
Girl, that was like you. I was like,
like,
wait. Okay, so so look, you put in that the whole DHHL started, right?
yes.
Where? Okay, so you have numbers here. That's great. But bring it back a little further. Like, go research something on the Ahupua'a system. On like the idea of Hanai, right? When people couldn't raise because they never have the means, right? Or if you went for training, right? People would just take in family members.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Orange, you glad to see
But you gotta Orange, you glad to see me. So I need you to find something like legit, like this is good, like this information is good, but this is like go back to Kawi Keuli and the Great Mahele, right? What year was that? So what I'm doing is I have this huge timeline in my office that I'm working on. I just plug in dates. You should do that. It's fun.
I don't have free time to do that. Well, when I do.
But you can just continue to build. After you learn something, you put it on the timeline. That's what I do. Okay, so let's see. Kawi Keuli, the Great Mahele, 1846 to 1848. Took about 2 years. Okay, and research that a little bit. Yeah, I mean, what would have happened if there wasn't that divide, right? Some say it was a good thing, some say it wasn't. But what is sustainable now, right? There's issues. I think there's plenty articles dealing with the waiting list for DHHL. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's horrible. They're waiting people out until they die, and oh well.
Pretty much.
Right. So talk about that. Yeah. Like the feels at the end should be major, right?
Can I add could I add like personal things, or is that not
Yeah.
good? Oh, okay.
But I would add that like at the beginning and then at the end.
Okay.
Yeah. Like it's weird. Like to talk about blood quantum is a very Western concept. Right?
It is.
You know why, right?
Why the blood thing?
Yeah. Why is that kind of like what the heck, right?
No.
Because so you know the percentages one needs to obtain land.
Yes.
What is it?
Is it more than half?
It's half.
Oh, it is half.
And then for it to be passed down, how much? How much does the next generation have to have in order to get it passed down? Do you know?
I don't think I know that one.
My nephews can't get Hawaiian homelands passed down from his auntie. Why? What from their auntie? Why? Because they're less than 25%,
Okay.
which is really sad, right?
Oh boy.
But if you go back and back and back, you think,
All those people had a bunch of
right?
yeah.
So what is the system setting up Hawaiians to become? Homeless,
Yes. Oh.
people displaced, right? But you don't know that unless you read and you research, right? And it sounds like this might be kind of an interest or passion because it's an injustice.
Mhm.
Once people don't have land, they don't have an identity, and they don't have a way of life. Okay.
Mhm.
So this Western construct of blood quantum, right, is an injustice. Why? Because very few people are 50% Hawaiian anymore.
Mhm.
The next generation is going to be less and less Hawaiian. So what, right? They're going to just phase them all out and say, oh, sad.
What are they gonna do with that after when like everybody is less than 50%?
Maybe that would be a great research paper.
Okay.
But also, so maybe, are you in Kumuhaya's class right now?
Mm-mm.
Next quarter, next semester. Maybe that's a question for her because I don't think I could answer that question.
Okay.
But it is a very good question. And maybe that will be your life's purpose. How do you change the numbers? Do you need numbers? Why can't you just prove that you're Hawaiian so that you can have a piece of land? Wasn't it the Hawaiians before everybody else came?
Ah.
Okay. So anytime you get to choose a topic, anytime you got to do something for my class, most of the time, well, I'm going to say most of the time, you get to choose what it is that you do. Okay. And that should empower you to do very good work. Okay. So this essay looks like it's almost very good. You're like, oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I need you to also add some like Membean words in here. We got to raise the level of language
I
here.
don't know how to like. I feel like
Girl.
some of the Membean words don't even like pertain to any of this.
Okay, then do the thesaurus, right? Look, some present solutions, including foundations like Hope Service, that needs to be capitalized.
Where are you? Where
Hope.
is? Oh, here we go.
Services. Oh. Lord of Mori, right? Talk about Hope Services, right? Everyone knows how bad it is. Is that gonna get any feels out? You're gonna squeeze the sponge of feels out. No, nothing. The government isn't doing enough, so it's up to us to raise awareness and make a difference. Yeah, we can be aware and woke all we want, but if you're not voting or if you're not doing, something, right? If you remain uneducated, right?
Mhm.
And you have a hard life, how are you going to have time to fight the good fight? Right? So Maka, I'm not only just talking about land, I'm talking about you, girl. Okay.
Okay. Yep. Mhm.
Your grades got to go up because I need you to go to college and like kick some butt, make
Yes, ma'am.
changes. Can you please?
I will try.
I never go to college for like 12 years.
All right. Okay.
Okay. To have you guys just, okay. Let me see what you can do with this essay. Can you please capitalize the Hawaii in your paradise in Hawaii? And then we need an Okina with Hawaii.
In the-
Yeah, there too. Okay, no wait. You need Okinas in Hawaii. Okay. All right. Okay. Hey, I want you to have a good break, but I need you to work a little bit.
No,
okay?
yeah, I don't think my mom is not gonna let me have a break. Yeah.
I thought we had this conversation first quarter. I swear I was like, yes, I got her. She's gonna do her work.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, we're gonna move on from this. All right.
Okay.
Okay, make yourself proud. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Ni ao. Ni ao.
Sorry, I couldn't find the tab with Zoom.
Oh, I know. You must have so many things going on. Okay, let's go ahead and you want me to look at your essay for you?
Yes, please.
Okay. So let's go ahead and share your essay share the link in the chat so I can work with you at the same time. So you no more period 2,
No,
no more. You have other classes that are meeting today or just mine?
just this one.
Oh,
Yes.
sad, no? Poor thing. I was like, oh, but I had to meet, I need access. You gotta give me
Okay.
commenting rights. I know. I was like, oh, but I gotta meet with them on Wednesday because we gotta move forward. So
Yeah.
all good. I hope you're reading Night because it is incredible.
Is it?
Are you not reading it, buddy?
No, I had a lot of work.
Okay.
It's not an excuse. So
Thank you.
yeah.
It's really easy reading, by the way. So look, can you see me?
Okay.
Look, it's really easy reading. Like you're going to just blaze through the book.
Okay.
Okay. You got to read it because it'll like remind you that, you know what, things might be bad, but it's not as bad as what other people went through. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like not even close. Yeah. Trust me. I have moments where I feel sorry for myself. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but I don't have access.
Not.
Yeah.
Let me try to do this.
Maybe share your screen. What's your favorite part about Thanksgiving meal? You like any of it?
Yeah, I get to see my dad. So
Oh, right on. When?
Yeah.
Tomorrow you going or today?
Today.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try.
Does it work or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's update the date. Anytime you revise, let's update the date. So it's the 25th. Okay, and then I'm just not sure what's going on with your header.
I know.
We got an extra page in there or something. So go ahead and delete that one that dropped down. You know what I'm talking about?
Which one?
Maybe it's just not catching up right now. Yeah. Okay, so it's November 25th. And then in the header, you have Paulus 1. And then underneath the 1, you have another 1 for some reason.
Yeah, I deleted that one already.
Oh, okay. I don't know. My thing is not catching up. All right. Okay. I like that you used the Alani Apio. Very good. Okay. Your anecdote in the very beginning, solid. Oh, okay. This. Okay. So you see where at the very end of this paragraph, the first one, everything will go extinct. Now I just need you to create a statement. That's your thesis statement.
Yeah.
So
I
what is
put
the point of your paper?
I put it on carrier. I put it on the Word one
Oh, okay.
instead
All
of.
right.
That's my bad.
Oh, why don't you copy and paste that one into this so that you can
Yeah, I
turn
just
this
put
in.
it
Okay.
in. Yeah. Can you see it or is it like?
Yeah, hang on, let me look.
It might be my computer.
Nah, I don't know. I see that you updated the date and then fixed the header, but okay. Yeah, it came up now. The importance to keep our forest healthy is not just for the very good. Okay. so that second paragraph, which is your first body paragraph, there needs to be a topic sentence. So, right, one of our current needs in our community is to what, right? Is the what, right?
Mm.
Is to win the battle of Rod, period.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't think I have.
Topic sentence.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be something.
Okay.
Yeah, so as I'm going through this kind of stuff, like you should be taking notes, like add topic sentences to my body paragraph. And what's cool about like going through this with you is that maybe next time we do this, we're not going to have that conversation because you going to remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I need you to be able to write an essay before you leave my class in 9th grade because it's only going to get harder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so good. You have a transition, right? One of blah, 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 right? And so, oh, it's hard when, okay. Add topic sentence. Okay, good. Do you have direct quotes now? No more.
Yeah. So I don't
Where?
think-
You never put quotation marks like for that first body paragraph about Rod. Like,
yeah.
go ahead and take a note that says add direct quote from, I don't know, from an article or something.
Right. I have all of my stuff.
You have your notes.
Yeah. I think I just need the topic sentences and the direct quotes.
Okay. Copy. Here in the chat, go ahead. You can open up this link. So this is the official rapid death. Okay, so maybe you can find something from there too. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, right on. All right, so you understand you got to do that. Okay, so this is, let's go to that second body paragraph where it says a reserve should be made. Is that the second body paragraph? Yeah. So it's the third one. A reserve should be made. Do you see where I'm at?
Yes.
In Oahu for the O'o pool, right? Yeah, so again, you got to add the topic sentence, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go down to to that part where it says according to. Okay, so normally what you do is you add in the title of the website, not the website URL, if that makes
Right.
sense. Okay, so
Right.
what is this? Is this forest and wild? Okay, so yeah, so let's go ahead and call this the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service website. Yeah, instead of the WW.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna help with that. And then do that first now. Because you know me, I can talk and talk and talk, and I need you to do, and then we clean it up.
Yeah. Like,
Okay, we're good?
yeah.
Okay, now it looks like you added you changed the font to italics in your direct quote.
Yeah, that was when I
Did copy and paste that or
yeah.
something? Okay, so let's change that back to regular.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, and then after you drop in a direct quote, remember, it looks like you're trying to explain it. But it looks like you have 50 to 130 billion fish are raised in captivity. It has also been done with salmon and other fish. Okay, so where did you get that fact from? 50 to 130 billion fish are raised in captivity.
I think I got it from that website.
Oh, okay. So make sure that you just at the end, so it looks like that's a kind of like a paraphrase. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so even if you have paraphrasing, just make sure you put in parentheses at the end of the sentence. Just put U.S. Fish and Wildlife or something, just so
Okay.
that you note where that you took from someplace. Yeah. Oh, this is good. Look, you have a transition after you gave me some evidence. You said this shows amazing results. Yeah. Or maybe you can change that transition to further drive the point, or something like that. But the this shows is a just fine transition. Okay, so just make sure after you drop in the direct quote, you have a transition that says to emphasize this, comma, right, comma, whatever, right? So very good. Let's look at the next paragraph. Teach the community how to prevent the spread of ROD. So is this one of the possible solutions or present solutions?
Yeah.
Okay, so we need that transition topic sentence, yeah.
Oh.
Niall, you have a 71% right now, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. Make some moves, yeah. Okay, and then it looks like we're missing the direct quote in this paragraph.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's move on to the next paragraph. Using the knowledge of our kupuna. Very good, right? Using the ancestral knowledge. Yeah. And using, you might have to upgrade this verb, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put a comment there so you remember. Yeah. Okay. Good. So maybe for this one, you might have to go back and look for something in like a mo'olelo or something that deals with more ancestral knowledge, like the concepts within an ahupua'a, right? Or the kapu system. Maybe you dive in there. Okay, so because this seems more like current information, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just gonna put kapu system. Ahupua. Okay. Concept. Okay, boom, that should help you. Okay. So then, and you gotta go back and like, you have the URLs again, so that you might have to do major renovations. Okay, so let's look. Okay, next paragraph, same thing, yeah. Transition, topic sentence. You're gonna find that that's gonna help guide you through your writing, yeah. So, and then let's work on your conclusion. Okay, bring out the feelings. Okay, so this last paragraph, the conclusion, the call to action is not effective if it's not attached to the why. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe you got to go back to Alani Apio's quote and at least mention part of the quote and then put in your own mana'o on that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I edited it on the Word one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and make those changes and then resubmit. I'm hoping that, this paper becomes more A-B level, okay? Because you have some good ideas. It just needs to be developed a little bit more. And then use your thesaurus, yeah? To heighten some of these words, which is a huge problem that I have not figured out a solution yet. Like, make sure that it has the academic tone in that, yeah? All right. Critical thinking skills need to be applied to blah, blah, blah. Like it should sound like more like a textbook and not like a letter to your best friend. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Any other things that you need help with?
No, I just needed to. I didn't submit the homework that was due last night.
Which one?
It was the one where you gotta fill in the blank, the slides.
Oh, so what? You got to finish that?
Yeah.
Okay. Email that link to me after. Okay.
Thank you.
And then what about your poem? How's that coming along?
Oh, I was revising my poem. I finished that one.
Really? Did it come out pretty cool?
Yeah, it sounds better than what it was at first, for sure.
Okay, good. You got to see Kamal's?
I didn't look at his yet.
Oh, I gave it to you in like that first part of the module that like introduces the poem. Okay.
Right.
You know Kamal, yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah. He's a Waimea boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah,
anyway,
I think I might have read it.
maybe it's in that small book that you received from school.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I might have.
I mean, yeah. What was your topic on?
I forget. I gotta look. Let me look.
It would be really cool if you want to look at what you wrote.
Oh, I was writing about like when the kingdom was overthrown.
Mm. Okay. I'm just pulling it up. Oh, you never submit them.
Which ones?
The revision copy of First It Came For.
Oh, at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Here, I'm gonna open it up.
I'll submit it right now.
Okay. Okay, it's open for you. Okay, so work on that, and then if I were you, because it sounds like you're gonna have a pretty good weekend with your dad, go ahead and finish and then submit your final draft. So that's taken care of, yeah, because it's a huge grade.
Right.
Okay,
Thank you for giving me this chance to revise.
brother man, I know that you can do good work, so just keep working hard, okay? Can eventually, I won't have to help you as much, so it's all good. We can help you
Yeah.
now. Okay. All right. Have a good one. Yeah.
You too.
Take care.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.